button?
When your name isn't Urza.
Because you're all
Push
hyper.
the button. Push the button. Cross.
Oh, wow, someone gave us a deluxe charge. Heidi!
We got a deluxe charge. We only just started.
Yeah, we only did like... I'm only like 5 seconds live and it's like... Da, 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 da.
You know what's actually hysterical? I'm watching both the live stream and my webcams, and the mimic on Moonraven's camera is synchronized with that on the stream.
Dang.
Nice.
Speaking of stream, we're live, people.
We're live.
Yes.
Why?
But you ask why, good sir. I'll tell you why. Because everyone is today for another episode of Perception Check.
Stream this?
Yes, we streamed this. We've streamed this for over 90 weeks, ironically.
What?
We are at session 95, by the way.
5 more sessions until 100.
I demand everyone for that session to wear business suits and fancy dress.
I know what...
Never.
No. I know what's gonna happen during the session. It's gonna be a shopping episode.
Great.
What? Not a beach episode?
No,
Eek.
oh man, that means we don't have this. That means everyone doesn't have to pull out the swimwear of the hot spring episode, or what other iconic episodes are there from anime? I can't remember. Those are the other two I think of.
See, there's the swimwear. There's the school picture kind of episode. There's the, I guess, the big huge fight scenes of
Summer Festival. There's the Cherry Blossom Festival. Valentine's Day.
Well, we've already kind of got the festival one out of the way with the Festival of the Fist.
And then we got cute animals, like the one that just run off of Raven's shoulders.
Yep.
Mine's down here.
All we're missing is the late for school meme.
Wait, what are you talking about? You have a familiar. You could just spawn a monkey.
Oh, where the girl is running down the street with the toast in her mouth.
Yes!
Yes.
You took my joke. I was just expecting Ursula. It's like, where's Ursula? I'm coming. A croissant in her mouth as she's running to the docks.
Honestly, I would see Zelion doing that with what we're about to do right now. So
Yes, I know. Cotlaw's giving me that face. What, Cotlaw?
Are you going to finish that croissant?
Oh, no!
No.
Hey,
Not Cotlaw.
Ursula, I'm hungry. Are you going to finish that croissant? I can imagine.
Go ahead.
Anyway, no, it's fine.
Awesome.
I was just gonna carry on with all things and such. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Perception Check. You must have rolled pretty high to find our quiet little stream. Currently in a bedroom of 28 degrees, by the way. That's if you think of the thing in the main chat, it's essentially 5.
5 bed. Is that in degrees?
I don't think bebe is a unit of measurement. I think that's something Drax says.
I don't know, but no, Raven, don't childhood.
I'm fine with that.
Sus.
As he smiles as an imposter.
That's pretty sus.
Anyway, I am Brownie, your dungeon master for tonight, and joining us is the ragtag crew as you hopefully know and love them. We're joined by my fellow JCG member of Cotlol.
Hi.
We're joined by my beautiful fiancée, Del.
Hoi, everybody.
And we're joined by some well-known friends and fans of the channel. We're joined by Heidi.
Hello, good people of the interwebs.
Joined by Raven.
Hello.
That surprised the fuck out of me!
Well planned.
Clip it! Somebody in the chat clip that, please.
I can't clip that.
It and send it to the Discord. We need to see that.
Also, Raven, fuck you and your timing. I had phlegm literally and that happened and it flew out.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Can we we
Good
get a
night,
second one,
everybody.
please?
And of course, we have Aeon.
Hello.
You can't even top that.
No, you can't. Raven just beat us all out of the water.
And
No.
now back to our DM.
Yeah.
Brownie.
Thanks, Raven. And now on to the weather with Kotlol.
The weather currently is.
Chaos, chaos.
Thank you. I appreciate the honesty.
Hmm.
I still can't get over that.
Excuse me one moment.
Wow.
I,
You
I
got.
think you broke Del Raven.
Oh, that's
Anyway,
fine. I have
Speaking
that
of.
effect.
Well, speaking of break, let's hopefully not get into anywhere where some breakages aren't going to be too much damage. Oh,
It's fine. I've got enough spare characters for everyone.
great.
Oh,
Speaking.
great.
Anyway, now it has been a while since we've jumped into our original D&D campaign. There's been a few mini hiccups in places and such, but hopefully you guys haven't either A, missed us too badly, B, you're looking forward to this, and C, some of you guys have been happily awaiting our happy little cliffhanger. But whether the fact is some other person is going to be enjoying the cliffhanger is another matter.
All I remember is one thing.
What's that?
Monk.
Thank you. Thank you, Puppet Pal Raven.
He has prepared all week for that.
He
Oh
has...
no, I still had it loaded in OBS.
I appreciate that, Mr. Raven. Now, Puppy Pal Clam, what do you remember what happened when the Lionel met up with Ursula?
Yep.
Fuck you for not carrying on the reference. Disadvantage for everyone.
I can't remember the names. All I know was Liam got bonked on the
Okay.
head.
Okay, Heidi.
Chaos, chaos. The true and real chaos.
Oh,
There.
I forgot about that other line.
It's because Japanese only.
Oh yeah. What do you mean? He also says Henshin. Boy boy.
Yeah.
I know what that is. Anyway, no, you stay here. Anyway.
I'm going.
Raven, do you have help for everything?
Yes.
No.
I will fix this one day. I will have the answer so much he will be there going. One day. Anyway, we've dawdled long enough. Thank you for destroying my well put together and happily prepared introduction for this entire tense situation, which I definitely had ready to go.
All right, now.
Do you think the audience bought it?
No.
I don't think so. I think we rolled in that one on Guile.
Fuck! I didn't know we swapped games. By poking them. Anyway, enough said. Let's get on with this because you guys will be ready. Audience, I hope you guys are ready to enjoy the stream. Players, it's been a while since we've had that. What?
I just found something in my downloads folder.
Oh no! Oh!
What happened? What? Can we stop breaking the players, please?
I swear to fucking Christ, I'm going to murder you.
Son of a bitch, you've come back from the dead. Anyways.
Anyhow.
Oh, what a piece of shit.
Thank you.
Are we done?
Fuck you.
If people aren't clipping these funny bits, I'm going to have to post stream and find these again and do it.
Yeah, we haven't even started the actual session yet.
Have you seen the events that some of these shows do to begin their shit? Need I remind you that Dimensional 20, a Critical Role, and what's the Acquisitions Incorporated? They aren't exactly the ones for going smoothly when they start off their episodes either.
I do believe the reference of the shirts should be in order.
What? Just Snorlaxon?
No, I'm talking about when Sam torments Matt with
Yeah,
Matt
it's
with
about that.
the shirts.
It's about that level, I think, nearly. It's about that level. No, wait, don't make references. Don't give Raven. Don't give Even. Don't give. Yeah. Where's the tune? Where's the tune? There we go. I
It's
think
no
this about
use.
sums up everything.
I'm gonna go on mute and wait until I stop laughing to stop muting. Okay? Okay. Goodbye.
Perception check.
Because you're all hyper.
Thank you. Fuck you, but thank you. Last time on perception check. Serious faces, because this is serious. This is no time for this chaos and happiness. This is serious. This is truly, truly serious, Raven. Yes, thank you. I want you to settle in. Focus it. This is truly serious. Entirely matters. Someone could technically die.
It could be me.
It could be Griff. Actually, no. I sure hope it's Griff. Anyone knows that reference? Congratulations. You at least know an old. Yeah, it's an old series. Yeah, watch out for the next episode because someone will die. I sure hope it's Griff. You hope everything. Anyway, last time a perception check. The Hope Finders had made their way to the city of Velvet, the military capital of the land of Monu, where they were originally hoping to settle up a defense agreement of some kind back in Helix. But some complications kicked in where the mayor, Stonebreaker, ended up getting trapped in a gem thanks to the efforts of a half-orc companion being a bit reckless with a weapon and causing the leader of the militia to be imprisoned in a piece of garnet of some kind. As you guys made your way southward, trying to keep this charade in check, you got to Velvet being escorted as you encountered with Captain Arle Sooth, who knew Zelion from the days of his childhood. You were then escorted within the city walls to the Iron Tooth, where you had a introduction to the militia as well as to Valak, who was part of the militia, and you had all agreed that to sort this arrangement out, that it was best to wait for certain situations to come around. But in the meantime, you decided it was best to go off in your own directions whilst you awaited some news. As this happened, the directions that everybody went, we had Zelion and Ursula, who went clothes shopping to get a disguise for Zelion to blend in without seeming as a threat or trying to stand out for the potential that they think that something is after him. We had Trip Shield, who went off to a local open monastery in order to worship and give some blessings to the deity. Meanwhile, Tapahay and Liam went library browsing for two different occasions. Liam went off to gather some more information on the tech that he got interested with back about the special collars that they had all been acquired with in the militia, while Tapahay discovered the history of the race that he was once a part of. Some information was found which caused him to go into almost a bloodthirsty moment of lost in the moment and was making his way back to the center square area with all of you following in check in certain times. But as you went to try to talk things out, Tapahay suddenly snapped, grabbing Ursula and pinning to the floor with her witnessing a black-like substance forming in Tapahay's mouth. And that was where we left off. Yes, Liam, everything is fine. Everything's A-okay. Right?
Sure.
Because that's where we left off. So, at this point, Ursula, you are pinned to the floor, claws digging almost into literally your neck, and you can feel the nails of Tapahay's claw just digging into the partial skin exposed. You can feel it almost like it's pulling down, almost like it's pulling at your shirt to make a large rip. Liam and Trip Shield, you are witnessing this, and Zelion, you have arrived just at the back to witness this. If there's anything anybody wishes to try to do before we get into something, I will give all of you a chance to do one action, except Tapahay. We'll get to you in a minute, Aeon, okay? Oh, look at that smirk!
You okay there, Ursula? Do you need help?
What do you think, you fucking...
What?
Okay, no help granted. Fine.
Wait. What the heck is happening here?
Zelion, help!
Oh, now you want help.
Okay,
Jeez, so picky.
Okay, I point at Tapperhay and I cast Otto's Irresistible Dance.
Oh, hello! A new spell!
Yay.
Yep.
Zelion's been working on this. Could take everything I just worked out of into perspective. What the hell does that do?
Let's see. Choose one creature that you see within range. The target begins a comic dance in place, shuffling, tapping its feet, and capering for the duration. Creatures
Ow.
that can't be... Mhm.
How much is the distance, by the way? Just checking.
30 feet.
Perhaps I should bring up the visual representation of this area and we can see where we're going.
Oh gosh, okay.
Wow.
Yes,
You have...
I had a map ready for this.
And you tell us this now?
Yeah, well, nobody asked.
I got a
It
thing to
wasn't
say.
relevant before.
Yeah, now it might be. Purely hand-drawn, by the way.
Brownie goes, here is the map.
Here is the map, players. What do you wish to do?
Very out of
Ah.
reach.
Yeah, I'm too...
I thought it was
Okay,
closer
I'm-
than that, but okay.
Yeah. Wait. What were you right up to the situation, Trip?
I was like near it, remember? I thought I was next to him.
Alright. Is it too late for me to change my spell?
I'll allow you to re-choose a spell at this point because you didn't see the map. And Trip, you're right. I got my maths wrong. You are there.
Ah, okay, close enough.
You were by the side of Liam.
Maybe you can move before casting it.
We're not in battle mode yet.
Not yet.
Oh, it depends on what the DM allows.
Alright. Let's... Do I have... Alright, do I have any spells I could use to...
What are you doing, kitty?
Jeez, I could...
We'll get back to Zelion in just a moment. Liam has just done his thing to confirm if Ursula wants help.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Trip, what do you do?
Panic? Confusion?
Some fun. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Okay, I'm going to... Run... Okay, I think I'm going to run up and then... Actually, I think I'm going to run up and then cast the spell.
That's fine. That could probably be allowed. Trip, just do your spell first.
Wow.
What'd you get? Oh, nat 20!
Wow.
Okay. You feel this overwhelming sense of panic begin to form in you, like, oh god, two friends fighting. What am I gonna do? No. This is not the time. I can't panic. There's got to be something. And just as you're about to try suddenly go into a panic trying to think of something else, Zelion, you cast the spell?
Yep, I cast Otto's Irresistible Dance.
Okay, is there a saving throw?
As saving throw. Okay, let's see. It's a Let's see. It's a. Yes, it's a wisdom saving throw of 16.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
That's like what I did, but I already took your 20.
Yep. You still mind that 20.
I didn't have the chat on. Whoop. Whoop, wrong button. There.
Do we have another nat 20?
Huh.
Well, well.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
What are you doing?
He's not dancing now.
He's not dancing. He resisted.
Is he-
yeah, he
Oh.
resisted. Yeah, he broke it.
I'm like, DM, do you remember that he was saving throw and not succeeding to dance?
Yeah.
Get the tape.
Give me a moment. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's beyond anything else at this point. Okay. Tapahey. All of a sudden, as you begin to feel the urge of your body moving by itself, you are almost compelled to follow the command of this. But you are suddenly shrouded by a voice in your head, echoing rather loudly over the sound of this faint music beginning to play in your head. And you suddenly hear, "This isn't the time. Do what you must. Forget all you ever knew. And follow what you were made to do." And with that, Tapahey's eyes open with a fierce glare, which, Ursula, you see, and you know you have seen this glare ever so faintly before. And this is the sign that Tapahey is ready to strike. Gonna need everyone to roll initiative!
Right.
great.
And I didn't even get to make a move yet.
Oh.
Well, you are grappled right now, so if I will allow, yeah, so we'll have everyone roll it. Really, another no? What the hell are they? What?
Wait, hold up.
What the fuck?
Wait,
Hang on a second.
There's no way.
is that 4 natural 20s?
Okay, there.
Fucking
The streak has
God.
ended. The streak has ended. See?
The streak has ended. Oh my gosh.
4,
I got a dirty 20.
4.
Well, I'm dead last.
You don't know that yet. Oh, now you do.
4. 4 of them. 4 nat 20s. What the fuck is this bullshit?
4 nat 20s.
Hey,
420, please.
420.
Smoke weed every day.
What are the
Fireball.
chances of that happening online?
If I would have actually rolled 20, I would say, like, maybe we should reset the session. Clearly, the roll
Yeah.
20 just wants to roll 20s.
Hang on, guys. Let me just begin to make sure that this is not a dream. Sanitizer in my Ribena. That'll cure everything. It's not. It didn't come out. It's fine. It is full, but it's.
Okay, good.
Don't worry. I'm pretty sure I did. Anyway, all right. We have initiative orders. Okay. Right. I need to roll mine. Involved in this.
Oh,
Okay. All right. 1 minute.
Hi, Lynx.
Remember when I was making fun of the nat 20 mark?
Nat 20.
Nat fucking 1.
Yeah. This is what. Dice jail. Dice jail.
Is it? What did I do up there? Huh? What did I do?
What do you mean? You got
No,
120 in your.
Chris, think of it this way. Think of it this way. All these nat 20s are to make our roll 20's way of saying welcome back to Manu.
Put the wrong finger up. Anyway, 25 to 20.
26.
26. Okay.
So basically no. Sorry.
22.
Okay. 20,
20.
26, 22. Bloody hell. All right.
It's so funny that you were 25 to 20, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck all that. Okay. So that's right. Okay. Well, you know what? I might as well use the back of that fucking paper now.
Yeah.
Might as well. All right. Okay, let's do this proper. All right, so Liam, Ursula, and Zelion. Okay, I'm just gonna skip right to the next bit because I see it all here. Tapahey, you have 12.
Yeah.
Trip.
2.
Well, the people I'm rolling for are actually above you. Only fucking just.
Well, maybe because I have a -2 and you probably have a +3.
You are exact +4, actually.
Oh, yeah. So even if I. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so let's go with this. So, right into initiative order. So, after this is all going on, guards are beginning to swarm towards the arena and basically try to sort out this mess as people seem to have raised the alarm at the sight of a girl being gripped by a beast, which has triggered everyone. But before we get to the guards involved, Liam, you're up first. What do you do? Oh yeah, also I did forget to put your dog on the screen, so your dog is within vicinity of you, by the way.
Of course.
I'm your dog now.
Trip is dog.
Let's see. Is
Bark.
Is Tapahey wearing any armor or holding any weapons? No, not any weapons because gripping, but any
He
metal
was-
armor?
I know what you're
He's
doing.
not wearing metal armor, no.
What? I can't hear you.
He's not wearing metal armor, he's wearing studded leather.
Damn.
You wanted to heat metal, didn't you?
Oh, hell yeah. In that case, I'm just going to boop, 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 and cast Firebolt on him.
Firebolt on him. Okay, because he is gripping Ursula, the check is a bit higher. Is it an attack roll you have to do, Mr. Liam?
Yes.
Okay, now I need to ask this question. Are you trying to be more precise to hit Liam? Not Liam, like yourself apparently. Hit Tapahey, or, well, actually no, because you said fire bolts, not fireball, right?
Yep.
Okay, never mind. Just checking. Because if it was fireball, there would have to be a heck of a roll.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
All right.
23 to hit?
Tapahey, what's your armor?
Oh, that hits. Yeah.
Okay, good. I can't see your character sheet because it's not in the campaign. So I was just guessing.
No, it's fine. This is the reason.
13 points of damage.
So 13 points of, is it fire damage?
Technically, yeah.
Okay, just checking. Okay, so Tapahey, as you are gripping Ursa by the claw and beginning to pull her just ever so faintly, no, not faintly, ever so slowly towards you, and as your teeth begin to glare, all of a sudden, whoosh! You suddenly are pelted with this magical energy right at the side of you, and you turn and you see Liam just there, sort of hand raised and sort of fingertips just ever gently smoking.
Pew.
And my hound is going to try to tackle him off, if possible.
Okay. Okay, Tapahey and your dog, if you're going to try to knock him away, I'd like you both to make contested strength checks for me, please.
Oh god.
Hey, that's ironic. Oh dog. I got
Dirty 20.
dirty
Yeah.
20. Okay, let's see if it can beat the full blood muscle boy.
Technically, that would mean it's here. Oh.
The other call. They laugh.
Bark.
Oh, 19.
Yeah, the door's not closed.
Okay. So, Tapahe, as you are glaring and then you suddenly turn your eyes back, you suddenly hear the sound of this metallic trotting of some kind running, and boosh! You basically knock into your steel defender whacks into the side of Tapahe. Ursula, because
Yes.
you are knocked at this point, I would like you to make a strength check, a free one, to see if you can use this momentum to break out of the grip or if you're pushed along with it.
All right. 17.
17. Okay. Let's see, by the numbers. Okay, you know what? Tapahe? Make an athletics check at disadvantage.
Bark.
A dog bark.
Bork.
Wag, wag, wag.
Did I do well, Master? Am I killing you, Master? Okay, we'll see if this does the thing. Ursula,
Alright.
be Oh, 8, yeah. So, Tapahe loses the grip on Ursula. And Tapahe is pushed 5 feet to the side in this direction over here. And Ursula, you are pushed away as you do so. And with a small roll, you hit the side of Steel Defender, avoiding any damage as you manage to sort of adjust yourself, but you are free from the grasp of Tapahe. And you get a look down at your sort of chest, and you can see the nails of Tapahe's claw have literally ripped to extend your collar at this point.
Ugh.
And you can see a few
There.
blood marks just very gently trickling. It's like as if you got a very annoying paper cut, so the blood is there. It's stinging, but it's not damaging.
Not even 1 point of slashing damage?
No, because his grip was so less on that one, so he didn't have a full-on grip.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
Sorry, go ahead.
I just ignore the blood and I'm just gonna kind of look at Tapahe like, what has gotten into him?
Wolf. A Steel Defender just looks down at you. Wolf.
Woof.
Thanks for the save. I gently pat the dog on the head.
Woof.
The tail just gently wags like.
Oh, I need to oil that later.
All right. That's it for your turn?
Yes.
All right. Ursula, off you go. It's your turn. Zelion, you are on deck.
All right.
And I think, judging by the situation, I am going to stand myself up and try to get as close to Tapahe as possible behind him. And I'm just gonna cast Detect Thoughts 2nd level.
Ooh,
Clever.
clever. Okay.
There is a wisdom save involved in that.
Okay. Wow, you're having to make a lot of these. Hey, Aeon, remember when we talked about this? This is something not working. All right, roll the wisdom save for me, good sir. And this time I'm going to wait for the fucking number.
Ah.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I know. I goofed.
It's fine. It was funny anyway. In retrospect.
You.
You'll probably laugh about it like after the session.
Oh, I will.
Nope.
Oh.
5. Okay. So just explain to me with the detect thoughts, how far does that go exactly, Heidi?
30 feet.
Okay, I meant how far do the thoughts go? Like how far do the thoughts detecting?
You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind at that moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. So this does take up an action slot from me.
Okay, so it casts it uses an action to cast it, I believe, because it's a normal detect
Right, but
thoughts.
I could also use my bonus action to probe deeper, and
Oh,
Tapperhay needs to make another wisdom save if
it-
that's the
so
case.
so it's a bonus to go deeper.
I believe so.
Check for me because we need to check this vitally.
Okay, let me copy and paste it in the chat here. You could read this. Oops,
Okay.
not
You have to go deeper,
not
Leo.
inspect. Paste. Okay, here.
You can take if you
Okay,
take the
then,
red
so-
if
so-
It's
you
an
take the
action to
reds.
probe deeper.
That's an action, not a bonus action.
Okay, you initially learn the surface thoughts. So, okay, yeah. So it's an action to cast it now, so you detect the surface thoughts. But then on the next turn, you basically can go deeper if you want to.
Yeah. And if
Okay.
you do questions, the target will naturally shift the shape of the course of thought.
So in other words, she basically understood the thoughts. It's just whether next turn if she wants to go deeper with those thoughts.
Yeah, or just ask something really specific now and might be picked up.
Okay, so Ursula, with
Yes.
a sort of quick maneuver, you are able to, as you hold your hand out to get close to Tapahey, you sense a vicious malice, but not a malice towards you lot, but like something has pushed him over the edge. And that's all you can get from a first glance.
So he's being an edgy boy.
What? What happened to you? What did you see?
Hey, you do hear this, and because of the situation, I will allow a chance of a small response if you wish.
No.
No response. Okay.
I'm scared now.
All right. Fair enough. Oh, we're going to play this game. All right. That's it for your turn?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Zelion, off you go. Tapahey, get ready. You're next.
All right, so I'm
Easy
just
beat.
gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on Tapperhay.
Okay.
And what? Okay, and I'm going to produce I'm going to produce a sensory effect, like a I'm going to like a very.
This is, oh, sorry, makeshift tokens for the guards in a minute.
All right. All right. I'm going to prestidigitate a very high pitched, a very high pitched and like white note, like almost like something like that. Something like that. And I'm just kind of, and my hope is that that he'll be more focused on getting rid of the sound than on fighting us.
Okay, so you catch prestidigitation. So as you go to do this, you find that it doesn't seem to be. Sorry, let me rephrase this. You cast the spell on this. Tapahey has a brief sort of moment as he shudders, and he's standing there just like hands close to his head. That's all you get from that.
All right. From that. This is bizarre. All right, and for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration uh, on Trip.
Okay.
Whoa.
So Trip gets a bardic inspiration die. It's a D8 or 10?
It's
Okay.
a D10.
A D10. Okay. So a D10 to an attack roll, a saving throw, or an ability check.
Okay.
If you wish to use it. All right. So you strum out a bardic thing there, and you feel this. Tapahey. As you suddenly feel this sense of a noise affect you, the voice creeps back into your mind as this happens. You don't need to hear anything else of the world. Just
Thanks.
me is fine.
Ow.
After all,
My butt.
you can only hear the one in front of you. Right. I would like you, Aeon, to roll a d4 for me, please.
Oh.
Actually, sorry. Roll your wisdom saving throw for me first, please, good sir.
D4. Or as some people will call it, a die for.
It is to die for, yes.
Hey, that's my line.
Too bad.
Oh, please. We all remember the one time where Sonic got serious. Or it was it was Shadow who said that. He said so. Will it be too... Oh, what?
Wait a
Roll
minute.
the roll thing.
Must have done.
We can confirm Tapahey is still very charismatic while doing this.
That's charisma.
Sorry. I could have sworn I clicked on them. Right. Whatever.
Is it the same? Is it? All right, there we go.
There we go.
Oh,
That's
oh,
better.
3.
oh. Okay. All right. In that case, Aeon, roll the d4 for me, please. Now.
2.
What number?
4.
4. Okay. Okay, this should be fun. All right. So, all of a sudden, Tapahey, as you hear this white noise, you suddenly feel your head start to ache and pain. Your eyes then glare up, and you see a familiar-looking figure from the visions that you had, as you recalled, and they appear to be here. Funnily enough, where Trip Shield is standing.
Oh, cool.
So, Tapahey, what do you do?
Well, as Tapahey's gaze settles on Trip Shield, he lets out another almost animalistic roar of rage. And as you watch, the black sludge that was coming from his mouth starts bleeding out of the wounds that you've not long just given him. And in fact, places where you remember him being wounded during the bullet attack as well. And as you watch, just like with the bullet attack, his muscles start thickening, his veins start standing out, and then it seems to go further. You watch as almost like the bones through his arms start cracking and snapping and crunching back into place. You watch as he lifts his head and roars into the sky. You see that his teeth are almost like falling from his jaw as new, larger teeth seem to be pushing through. You see, disturbingly, with his hand as well, his fingers are bending back as other fingers seem to be ripping them off his skin in his hands.
Lovely.
And you watch as a most horrific transformation starts occurring. If you've ever seen a werewolf movie, You are essentially looking at almost a were-lion.
Yes! Yes, we
God.
are!
Then I know what the next line is.
And it's
Ooh.
this new monstrous
Yes.
figure of Papahay stands before you.
And
Oh,
funny,
nasty.
so as this happens, Ursula, you suddenly feel a sharp jolt zip through your mind as this transformation occurs. And you can now suddenly hear a voice a voice echoing your mind going, now what do we have here? Nosy little girls should learn to stay out of grown-ups' business.
Oh, great.
Now, my dear lion, why don't you come get me?
And Papahay is just going to start moving towards Trip, stalking, and then rushing over.
Okay, Ursula, you do get an attack of opportunity as Trip is suddenly being charged at by the equivalent of a lion. Yes, hello, good sir.
Does he also pass Zelion, who's I guess does he go around Zelion or does he go past Zelion?
That's a very good question. What would you say, Mr. Aeon? Would you say Tapahay would be in this full set form or not?
Okay.
Actually, you know what? Let's make this more fun.
Fuck you, Boone.
Aeon, roll a D100. We'll leave this up to chance. 51 or higher, Zelion is going to be in range.
Oops. Didn't want to do that. Sorry.
Oh, Constitution saving throw. Oh, whoops. Okay, well there goes the D6 roll.
Yeah, nope, sorry, that was not. I was just trying to see what it pertained.
50. That's just under the range. Zelion does not get in range with that.
Okay.
Darn it.
So Tapahay, realizing he's about to pass Zelion, as Zelion prepares to go for the weapon, all of a sudden just moves to the side and gets out of the range. So Tapahay moves straight by, but Ursula does get the attack of opportunity as they were engaged. Ursula, roll an attack with your weapon, or you did not have the spells, so it has to be either unarmed strike or your weapon. I think, right?
Well, that was a cantrip, was frostbite. So,
Frostbite?
you know
good.
what? Yeah, you know what? I'll try and strike at my dagger. Try and go for one of his tendons to try and stall him.
If you're going specific, okay, 17. 17 at this point. I'd say if you're going for something specific as that, then I would say sure, roll the attack damage.
Oh, roll the attack damage. Okay.
Yes.
Hang on. Bubble.
All right, what we got there? 7 piercing. Oh god, and sneak attack. Yeah, because the focus isn't on him. It's on Trip. So yeah, sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back was turned.
Yeah, so that's 29. Although Aeon, I think something's kicked in, hasn't it?
Lovely.
Oh.
You make it worse.
Yeah, let me double check this skill because you saved me. You gave me this ability so I could look this up. Oh, yes, you do. Oh, yes, you do. Resilient hide.
Yeah.
It's not a silvered weapon. So, Ursula, as you go for the tendril, you strike into it, but you find it's not as effective. In fact, it seems resisted. Half the damage of 29, good sir. That's only 14 points of damage. To sum it up, because to give this whole thing here, the path that Aeon is on with his thing here gives him resilient hide, which gives him resistance to non-magical attacks made by weapons that are not silvered.
Interesting.
Good to know.
Yeah, I should have not gone fair with this, but I figured since it's a new path and things, I figured it was probably best to bring it up. just for the sake of this. Plus, I don't think anyone has any silvered weapons. I don't think so.
I have silver.
Mm,
Mine are
Chunks.
magical.
It might be
I
fun.
have, I have one.
Methinks
have
the
a-
DM has just opened his mouth at the wrong time.
I have a vicious dagger, but I don't think that counts as a silver weapon.
We'll see what happens. All right. So Trip, you watch as Tapahate is running straight at you with this sort of.
Vicious dagger is magical.
There you go. So that might be fine. All right, Tapahate, go for it.
And Tape is essentially just going to swing a large feral fist straight for Trip's face.
All right, roll the attack.
I want to see this.
Wonder how much this will go up by because of the whole transformation. Yeah, this is the one thing we didn't check on this.
Plus 10.
Oh, wow, plus 10. Oh, fuck. 21. Does that hit you, good sir?
Oh, you approach me? No.
Oh,
No.
okay. So, Trip, as you see this snarling beast, you just suddenly go, no!
Yeah, dong.
Shield straight up. But despite that, you are suddenly pushed ever so slightly back by the force. You get the feeling if you were just an inch, a few bits slower, that could have really hurt you.
Yeah, very much. That's how it was. It was one short.
That would have been some severe damage with what this would have done. All right. Tapahate. As you strike against it, you suddenly hear the voice echo in your head and go, "Come now, boy. Surely you can do better than that."
You can do better. And don't call him Shirley.
Really,
All right.
Liam?
Okay. Is that it for your turn, Mr. Tapahate?
The Claw's gonna keep going. I'm gonna attempt to grapple you.
Yep, you can do.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. Contested strength checks for me, good people.
Oh.
Oh well, I'm gonna be grappled.
If I'm not mistaken, grapple is strength athletics.
Athletics, yeah. Oh wait, actually, you used your action to attack this turn, so you
Yeah.
can only use your action to grapple.
Uh,
Yeah, I thought so. It's like
Yeah.
unless
Oh,
unless
I just
unless
remember-
if
I
you're
just
able to
remembered.
walk with attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them.
Oh right, yeah, that's the path of your thing.
No, that's just grappling in general. So, excuse me while I have the pull a Thanos and go for the head.
Fair enough. I guess he gets the free grapple. So, okay, roll.
This is what my path gives me the opportunity to do.
Nat
Advantage.
20. He gets to roll athletics with advantage.
oh,
Yeah. Okay.
I had no
That's the-
chance.
Yeah, so Trip, as you put the shields up, you slow it down to get a good look, and all of a sudden, you are just flung into a grab on the face, and then suddenly pulled and put into a headlock, literally right under Tapahate's arm, and you can feel your body just slowly beginning to get tense and stiff and almost snap with the force of that.
Yay.
And with you grappled, will you pull a? No, I can't do that.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's it.
yeah. You
I'll
used
just
your your bonus to transform, which is what that
Yeah.
does.
Yes. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So. All right. So before we get to Trip, all of a sudden there's a familiar shouting coming from over in the side and rushing to the side area. You see, I apologize that it's not the proper gender for one of them, but it's done that as Zelion. You look and you see Ale and Valak both to the side, and you see Arla going, "What in the deck name? What is going on here?"
I am not sure what's happening myself.
Why is
I
your,
can have,
why is your
I can-
comrade suddenly got one of yours in a headlock?
We're fighting at the moment. Come back later, please.
Valak just smirks and goes, "Fighting, eh? I can't wait for this one."
Depends
Hold
on which
on.
side you choose.
And they are both
hold on.
reaching for their
Something
weapons.
triggered Tapperhay. Something definitely triggered him. I don't know what it was, but I remember him and Liam went to the library. Maybe there was something in the library that triggered him. I don't know, but he's not usually like this.
Make a persuasion check with advantage because you used detect thoughts. So if you were
Persuasion,
saying
you said?
yeah, persuasion. If you did this before you did detect thoughts, I would have been a little bit different on that leniency. Okay, oh my god, look at these numbers, guys!
We're high rollers now.
Yeah, 20. Wrong show.
I know. I know what I did.
Thank you. Yeah, wait, isn't High Rollers the Yogscast one?
Maybe.
I think so.
Think
I know it's the name of one, I'm sure of it. But anyway, 25. Okay. They both reach for their weapons and have their hands on them. They look and goes, "You better know what you're..." Ali looks at you at this point and just goes, "You said you sensed something's up."
Feel it. I know there's something wrong with him. I could hear when I cast detect thoughts on him, there was something else that was triggering him. He's being manipulated.
They both look at each other as this happens. And at this point, Ale, okay, so this turn here, Ale is going to make a rush to the side, and so is Valak, just pushing Zelion just gently out the way. And Valak is going to try to break the grapple. He's going to try to pull Tapahey away.
Different.
Yep, Aeon. Contested athletics check, good sir. That's cocked. That's cocked again. Thank you.
Guess this one isn't advantage. So
Are they stronger than us?
You won't say.
You don't know that.
Uh,
Was that 23? He rolled an 18 plus 5. It's the exact same number. Both rolled exactly the same number.
Tied.
It's a tied roll. So, Tapahey, as this happens, you manage to just shove into Valak as this happens, and you can still push. And Valak looks up at you and just goes, "Oh, so this is what you're capable of. Now this is what I enjoy. Come on."
I'm still here!
Yeah. You're doing fine. Just stay out of the way, little missy.
A little bit hard here. A little bit hard here.
Okay. Ale at this point is just going to look at you. Celia just goes, "Can we trust the words of what she said? Is this true?"
I don't. I trust Ursula. If she says something's wrong, then there's definitely something wrong.
At this point, Ale pulls out her silvered rapier. Yes, I'm not joking. This is really what she has, a silvered rapier. And she points it in the direction, and she goes, "Valak, I'm giving you 30 seconds. And the rest of you have it
Can't
too."
grab it.
So it sounds like that she's willing to give you a chance, but it sounds like you have the best part of 30 seconds.
Works for my...
All right. Well, that's it for their turn. Trip, off you go. Liam, get ready. We go top of the round.
I'm ready.
All right.
Oh, come on, kitty. One moment. There's a cat scratching the door, which means she wants out.
Go.
How's everybody doing?
This is great.
Okay. You know, speaking of cats, did you know yesterday was National Kitten
Cat
Day?
is.
Yes,
Otherwise,
yes,
it's gonna
yes,
drive
yes.
me insane.
Yes, it was National Kitten Day.
Yay! So many cute kitties.
I didn't want to bring that up because I knew she was going to be like this.
Okay.
All right. Okay, go ahead, Trip. What you got? You are currently grappled, so you can't move. And right now, you have the equivalent of two muscular figures just sort of leaning against each other with a...
The thing is, when I was grappled, I was looking at everything what I could do without doing too much. But at the same time, I probably can't because I'm grappled in a headlock to be exact. So I doubt I can do certain things. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do what Trip knows best in these kind of situations. Heal.
Wait, okay, who are you healing?
Tapper Hay.
Oh! Okay.
Her allies hurt, going crazy. Maybe healing will calm it. It worked before.
Fair. Okay. Roll the healing. What are you casting?
Cure Wounds level 1, and it's a touch, but I'm already being touched, so I don't think I have to do much.
Yeah, you're right. You are being grappled. I'd say you could easily just go...
I can go dunk.
Okay, roll.
Uh,
Touch. Liam, not now.
well, it's only 4 points, but it works.
4 points. Okay, so Tapahe, as you are gripping hold, you suddenly feel your body slowly begin to feel less painful. And as this happens, you actually hear another voice going, "Don't say I'm not done. Come, let's play a little more." And to you, Tapahe, it just looks like whatever spoke to you has just healed you.
Darn it.
All right, so end of the round.
I did,
Before
and
we
I
get to-
still have
yeah.
a bonus action. Maybe
Oh,
I was still
My
checking.
apologies. Sorry.
Yeah, don't. I didn't say end my turn yet.
My apologies. I was excited for the next bit. I'm sorry.
I know you are. Don't. I'm just double checking everything. Well, I can do one thing, but But you know what? No, I can't. It won't. It will be confusing. But no. You know what? I'm not doing it. End turn.
You're not doing it. Are you sure?
Yep. Because I don't think it does as much in this case, and I think it's fine right as it is right now.
Okay. Before we get to Liam, Tapahe,
Oh no.
roll a wisdom saving throw for me, please. Actually, no. So, wait, is it wisdom? Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
I'm glad Aeon's enjoying this.
Ooh, I hate that laugh. I hate that laugh.
18. Oh. Okay. Tapahe. At this point, you do hear the voice echo again. And as this happens, it slowly begins to feel around you. As you try to shake off the voice being closer to you, it sneaks in ever so quickly, just as you felt ready. Not quite there, I'm afraid, for what's this, but let's just say it's going to be very interesting on the next turn.
Okay.
All right, we'll get to that. Liam, off you go.
I'm going to cast Haste on Velik.
Okay, on Velik. All right. So, as you cast the spell on Velik, so he gets 2 actions on his turn, I believe.
Yes, and a +2 bonus to AC and advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay, that's pretty nice. Ooh, that's buffed his armor up to 20.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yep, I figured
And-
that'd be fair, so then it can give you stuff to plan around.
And I order Hound as a bonus action to attack.
All right, bark.
Woof. Bark.
Thank you. All right, so
Does a 21 hit?
21. I think it does for Tapahey even with this extra thing. So yeah.
Okay, 7
What are you
points of-
attacking with?
He's just headbutting. I
Okay.
think it is non-magical. I'll
Yeah,
check it.
that's. I don't think it is. I think it's just attacking with metal.
Let's see. Force. Yes, melee weapon attack.
Okay.
And he's going to use one of his arcane jolts to do extra force damage.
Ooh. Okay, so the 7 is reduced to 3, but it's 5 extra points of damage. So 8 points. So 8 points of damage to you, good sir.
And that's my
Okay.
turn.
Tapahey will take both the headbutt and the jolt without flinching.
Yeah, that's fine. It's the little bits that count.
Yep. All right. So that's it for your turn, good sir.
Yes.
All right, Ursula, off you go. Zelion, get ready.
All right.
Okay. What I don't understand is, do I have to cast the spell again to probe deeper into the thoughts?
No.
No? Okay, then I'm gonna go even deeper into Tapperhay's mind and see if I can root out the source of this conflict.
Okay, so so just to confirm, this is using your action, so you won't be able to do much. You won't be able to do any attacking and things. Are you sure about this?
Yes.
Okay, just had to confirm. All right, roll that check for me, Mr. Aeon.
And
We're going Derper.
Saving throw is coming up.
Right. What's it gotta beat, Heidi?
Got to be. Hang on. I believe it was 15, but let me just double check that.
Looking up
Yes,
stats.
15.
18. Resist it.
The spell has ended then at that point.
Yeah, so as you go to probe deeper, you suddenly feel yourself forced back with a quick sort of "Ah!" and
Just a
all you
wall of anger and rage.
yeah, so much wall there. In fact, as that happens, as you're pushed back, you hear one word go, "Stay out. It's not nice to probe." Whoosh! And you are pushed straight back. So that's it for your actions. Anything else you want to do?
Right.
Don't mind me, I'm just here being headlocked.
Yeah. Help. Help.
Ability check. That's bonus. Okay, you know what? I can't do anything as far as actions go, but can I still move?
Yeah, you can still move.
Then I'm going to move to a different angle. 4, 5, 6. And I am going to draw both of my daggers at this point.
So you're gonna pull out your daggers and be ready.
Yep.
All right, Zelion, off you go. Tapahey, be ready.
Oh, all right. So I'm going to. Well, this is. Oh, okay. Well, this is just going to be fun. 1, 2, 3, and then. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. And I cast Thunderclap.
Oh shit!
Oh no! That's
Gonna blast everyone.
Not
Only
me.
within a 5-foot radius.
Okay.
So it's just gonna hit these 3.
Okay.
If you
well,
just moved one more to the right, you wouldn't hit.
I know, but I only have a movement speed of 30.
too far. All right, everyone in the area, you know you have to roll. Although a Trip is grappled, so that's an instant fail, I believe, on that check.
I don't know towards enemies, but with this,
Uncanny dodge. That only works on you.
yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
Zellia would be considered an attacker towards me or not.
Yes.
Because the spell targets in the area rather than the players, it affects the area. So you have to use uncanny dodge to dodge half the damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Fair enough.
So fair enough. Although you confirm if you're using uncanny dodge after the damage has been rolled, by the way.
Okay.
All right. So what do we roll to get out of this?
You guys need to succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 thunder damage.
Okay.
Constitution save of 16.
And what's the range?
5 feet.
5 feet. So that's Ursula, Trip, and Tapahe. But Trip is grappled, so that's an instant fail.
Thanks.
So Ursula and Tapahe roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that was a.
Oh, and he's level 11, so it's. Oh, ooh. Ursula just succeeded.
They just failed. All right, so is it half damage on a save, or is it full? Is it full damage? Is it full damage avoided?
Okay, you must succeed. Okay, each creature within range other than you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or take 1d6 thunder damage.
Okay, so
3d6
Ursula.
because you're level 11.
Oh, 3d6. Okay, so Ursula
3d6.
avoids all of the damage because she
So-
succeeded the throw.
So my uncanny dodge is moot. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Tapahe, on the other hand, is not. Although, admittedly, Valak is sort of grappled to the side as a tied number. But, you know what? I'm going to roll for Valak just to see if he's an effect of it, just because he's technically pushing the side of him. So let me see if he's affected.
Oh.
Natural 20. I will say he sees this and he backs away just before the force kicks in. So Tapahe and Trip are going to take the full damage of this.
First damage. Their damage in battle. Taken by an ally. 13 damage.
13 points of force damage. So Trip, as you feel grappled and you're like, this isn't fun, all of a sudden you just hear this. You look, and Tapahe and Trip are just push backwards by a full force of thunder. Just
Ow.
like poof. All right.
That's an ow.
Eh,
All right. Is that 13 of force damage? Good. Good, Del.
that is it is 13 thunder damage.
Thunder damage. Okay. Good to know.
Thunder damage. Thunder.
Thunder.
Thunder damage. Ho!
Mhm.
All right.
Bonus. And what can I use this And I'm like, and yeah, I'm sorry. Very sorry, guys. And I'm gonna cast Bardic Inspiration on this guy.
Valak.
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 Yeah.
right
Sorry. I know there's no names on them. I just pulled the tokens because I thought I had them and I didn't. So.
there. Yeah.
Yeah. This one's Valak.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action catch Bardic Inspiration on Valak, and
Okay.
that'll.
Oh, Valak's got a major buff there. He's got hasted and he's got bonus. All right.
And that'll be it for me.
Okay. Tapahe.
Yeah.
All right. So I had you roll the number beforehand to see what would have happened. 19 there. That was 19. 18. Sorry there. I want you to roll the d4 for me, please.
Fair enough. And something else also happens at the start of Tapahe's turn.
You under
You know-
half.
You notice that some of the wounds you've inflicted are starting to ever so slowly knit back together.
Oh
Yes. Yes, he does. Yes, I have his pathing up. This is exactly true.
Great, he has region too.
He has regen. Yes.
no! Oh no!
This
That's
is
a 4
great.
on the one before.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, it's not the greatest, but at least it's ever so slightly.
And I believe you need me to make another wisdom saving throw as well.
Oh, you do for something else. Yep, go ahead.
Yeah.
We need you to roll for the
You're
other.
so evil.
We need to roll to see if you still have that ability.
Well, I may have lost something at this point.
No.
11. Okay. Okay, so
Okay.
you still have some free will, but the D4 has kicked in, so roll the D4 for me, please.
Again?
Yes. Oh, wait, sorry. Do you roll the D4 before? It was a 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All of a sudden... Okay, so as you are gripping hold of Trip, you suddenly hear the voice coming from another direction. You hear it coming from here.
Back to Ursula.
And all of a sudden, you suddenly now see the grip in your hand of Trip in your arms, just looking up at you with this. Hi.
Yeah. Hey, good.
Hmm?
Good. Good. That's what I was thinking. Like, hi. I just got shocked.
You do.
I have a feeling doing this is going to use up my whole action, which I don't want to do. Where is it?
Like, no.
Use these actions.
Oh yeah, it takes an action to
Okay,
ungrapple.
I can do that. Right. Essentially, what I want to do then, as the person in my claws is not my intended target, I would like to shove Trip, preferably into Zelion.
Wait, what?
Okay. All right. So, because Trip was technically grappled, I would say he has an overwhelming advantage. So, I would like you to roll a athletics check for me, please, Tapahay, and let's see what happens.
Where's fucking Magnus when you need him? Oh wait, he's chilling at the store trying to lift his curse.
How do I? Hey guys, how do I successfully gently smash open this thing?
That is, we have 16 on athletics.
16. Okay. Zelion, I'd like you to roll a dexterity and see if you can damn well avoid a 16.
Okay, dexterity saving throw or
Yes.
okay, so saving throw.
Yes.
26.
26. Okay. So Trip, as you're in the arms and you're like, hello, all of a sudden, woof, you are flung to the side, and Zelion, noticing this, is just like, ah! And just manages to take a step back, just as Trip just falls onto the ground face first.
Okay. So I'm still where I am.
Yes, you're still where you are, but you are on the ground.
So I'm prone.
Yes, you are prone at the moment.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm looking for that.
Alright. What are you doing, Mr. Tapahay?
Oh, is it for prone?
Okay, essentially, I want to move, essentially around Zelion, and
Yeah, you are still. Yeah, if you're still moving, you're gonna have. At least. Okay. So Trip is prone, and we technically have 3 others who can get attacks of opportunity. So, roll an attack of opportunity for the dog, and I'm gonna roll one for Valak. I will say Ale is preparing to do something, but Ale promised to give you some time. So Ale's taking a risk. Valak is not taking that chance, so he's gonna try.
And Trip is not attacking, obviously.
Yeah. So 15 from there.
Does
Dog
Zelion get
missile.
an attack of opportunity as well?
No, he doesn't, because he hasn't left your range. Technically, he's still 5 feet within you.
Okay, fair enough.
Actually,
All right. Wow. Question. For reaction things, does haste give him a double roll on that one or not?
No, not on reactions.
Okay, then that is a 13.
My AC is 15. I don't remember this. Does that
Oh,
mean the
then-
dog?
Yeah, then the hound attacks you. Huh.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 15. So that's a hit.
Okay.
Oh wait, hang on.
What?
Resilient hide.
Yeah, so 5.
Oh, okay. So that's technically okay. Yeah, so that still hits. So 10 points of damage to you.
I'd still argue that Trip also gets an attack.
Yeah, but Trip doesn't attack.
Oh, doesn't want to. Okay.
Doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Trip is prone.
No, it has nothing to do with
Trip is
prone.
just doing it. Yeah, Trip is not doing it because of moral. That's Trip.
Okay, never mind.
Also,
Yeah.
I would have been disadvantage attack, but again, she won't.
Yeah. See, I did my homework on Trip.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, now give me a second to roll something. Okay. All right, so all of a sudden, Ursula, as you are looking at this entire situation, all of a sudden you see, as Zelion is just sort of getting to grips with this, all of a sudden, Zelion, you turn and you see Ursula is now standing near the blood-curdling, sort of howling mess of Tapahay, and Ursula, you see right in front of you this. Roll your attack, good sir.
My days.
And I lash out at the enemy I see before me.
Right, on Ursula, roll.
Uncanny dodge. Uncanny dodge.
You do that after the damage is rolled.
Yeah.
Does a 20 hit you?
Cutting words.
It does. It does.
Cutting words.
Oh. All right. Oh wow, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be a roll and a half on this one. All right, Tapahay, roll damage, and we're gonna add something to this.
Yeah.
So, cause this hit, roll a d8 for me, please.
Oh.
Yes.
7.
7. Let me check my numbers. Actually, I need to check the other paper. That's the reason this paper existed.
Is
You really
1d8
hate Ursula. Oof.
is
Yeah.
1d8 the damage roll?
No, something else.
No.
Oh! Oh, this is gonna be great! Okay.
Good thing I
Right,
have that extra
okay.
character prepared.
Alright, so Tapahay.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you see, as you're striking at the figure that you see before you, you suddenly see the face slowly swirl into a perspective, and it looks at you with this sort of, hello. So good to see you again. What's the matter? This face is not too much for you? And slashes straight across Ursula's face. And Ursula, as this does, it slashes right across your eyes.
Yikes.
For your next turn, all your attack rolls, including magic, are disadvantaged due to your lack of sight for a while.
Blinded.
Cutting words. I use cutting words on the damage roll.
All right, so so 11 on the damage there. So roll the cutting. So roll your bardic dice.
Okay, bardic dice. That's a 1d10, right?
So roll a d10, and we lower the 11 by this number.
2.
That's 9. So that's 9.
Yeah.
You still uncanny dodging? Ursula, are you uncanny dodging? Yes or no?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so that's lowered to 4, I believe.
Mhm.
Yep, so Ursula takes 4 points of damage, and Ursula, as the slash goes against you, you can feel this sort of and you feel your hand touching your eyes. You feel that there is this sense of pain right across your eyesight as this wound does its thing. Tapahay, as you strike and you pull your claw back, you feel your wounds beginning to close even more. Tapahe, you recover 11 points of damage.
Okay.
Health.
As not to add insult to injury, but Ursula's speed has been reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Forgot about that!
Jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen, should we mention what this is now, Aeon, so people are aware?
Annoying.
Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to a Path of the Blood Hunter, Order of the Lycan. This is a pathway on the Blood Hunter class.
Oh, jeez.
Yikes.
Is that it for your turn, Aeon?
No, because I have a bonus attack.
Oh, yes, you do.
Oh, good.
Fucking damn it.
I was almost worried that was it.
All right. Trip, get ready.
Oh, yeah, I know.
All right, roll again, good sir. All right. By the way, as you do, 18. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
And you use your reaction to uncanny dodge, so you can't use it again this turn.
Yep. I take the full fucking.
All
Just
right.
hit me.
Tapahe, roll the D8 for me, please.
Oh. 2 this time.
2. Okay. Heidi. Nothing happens this time. You're fine.
Oh, good.
You are fine. However, some damage does still go through as Tapahe does strike. Is that 12 points?
That's 12 damage, yes.
All right, 12 points of slashing damage. How's Ursula looking?
Not. She's blinded.
Well.
What?
What happened?
I made the joke that I was asking honestly, how is Heidi doing? How is she looking? Raven responds, she's not looking, she's currently blind.
Jeez.
Rude AF.
That look of rage and anger, that's what's on Tapahe's face right now.
It was just reminding me of Bert and Ernie, like, how am I looking? With your eyes, Bert.
It's like that sort of Muppet skit. You have no nose, Gonzo. How do you smell? Awful. Believe me, I'm his roommate. Stop laughing at me! Yes, we're going there. Heidi, we love you lots. This is true. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me. Okay. Is that it for your turn, Tapahe?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to roll a d20 for me, please. Let's do another wisdom.
Right, so.
Goody.
Also, Ursula now has got 20 foot less movement speed.
Yeah. Oh, she has 12. Oh, it stacks!
I believe it does, yeah.
Oh, shit. I
But
didn't
need to
realize it
start
was...
my next turn. So.
Okay, to the next turn. Well, think of it this way, guys. If Tapahe survives this, you can get this cured. Look what you
Crit.
get as an ally.
Crit.
Oh, a 20?
Okay.
Okay, a 20. All right. Tapahe, as you slash and you hear the sound of your friend in pain, all of a sudden you hear the voice echo beginning to echo more, going, "Don't you see? I'm hurt. Don't you want to play?" And suddenly you hear the sound of Ursula screaming. Tapahe, you're back to normal.
Huh.
You needed to roll a nat 20 to get surviving all of this, because I knew you had the -1. So right now, Tapahe, you suddenly now see the sight as you are there, moving your claw back, and you see Ursula on the ground, literally just sort of, like literally just gripping in the pain. Zelion, you watch and you see this, and all of a sudden you see Tapahe just sort of.
Are we out of combat now?
You're still in combat, to your knowledge.
Yep.
Oh. All right.
Doesn't matter because it's not our turn. No, it's Leon's turn.
Yeah.
It's my turn.
Not.
It's
Valak.
still it's the end of Tapahe, although actually, because you broke this, we get some fun. I was hoping this lasted a little longer, not gonna lie. Alright, so Tapahe, as you slash, you suddenly feel yourself, and with a loud sort of, oh!
You got cut off.
In your state. Oh, thank you. You basically give a loud sort of howling scream, and jetting straight out of your body with a quick flying through the air, and let's see, whereabouts are you?
Down here.
Okay. Ooh, this should be interesting.
If you say so.
I know so. Give me a second. Brownie needs to look up something. Oops. It helps if Brownie looked in the right damn thing.
Yep.
There. That's what I was looking for. Let me do this proper, because I have to put this. See. Sorry about this. Oh, don't tell me people are scared now.
No.
No. I think the only damage I've taken is not from any enemy so far.
Alright. Flying with a quick jolt, and just out of Liam's range.
Ill.
A black sludge lands on the ground and begins to mutilate into another form. It begins to form into like a near humanoid figure before it drops back into a black sludge. And Liam, you get a sense that this is similar to what happened. This looks similar to something that affected Helix. Something that may have affected you.
Oh, great. This jerk again.
Oh, cool. All right. So, Tapahe, as this happens, by the way, Tapahe falls unconscious.
Just unconscious, not 0, not 1 HP.
Yeah, Aeon, so to sum it up, Aeon, you are stable, but you are unconscious. You still have your hit points, but you are unconscious.
Okay.
So that you know. Alright. So, Ale and Valak are up next. And Ale at this point looks and just goes, "What the fuck is that?
It's big.
I can see that!"
Then why are you asking?
Oh, for God's sake. Valak, come on! Alright! Something else to hit!
I like him.
Yeah. Ale's gonna go forward and she's going to attack with a silver rapier.
And I have to change plans because I was going to do something else.
Yeah, no, it goes to strike into it and pfft, it just sticks there, just goes, "What?" And she tries to pull it out, and as she pulls it out, the tip of the blade has begun to sizzle.
Ah.
Now, Valak is gonna rush up, and he pulls out his giant hand axe, a two-bladed axe, and he's just gonna be like, and strikes with it as well. He's gonna have his fun there. First strike misses, just. That's a natural 20, though. A D12 for the fun. Oh wow. Okay, rolled a 7. So total
Oh, the creature.
16 points of force damage.
He doesn't have extra attack?
We'll get into that.
Okay.
Get into that. Yeah, he does strike with the blade. It does sort of jiggle as it gets hit, and the hacks is begin to sizzle a bit more. And he goes, "Yeah, and again!" And he's going for an extra attack. He does have he has 3 attacks, by the way.
Yeah, but he's also hasted.
Yeah, he is hasted. Yeah, so that's why he's got 3 attacks. He's got 2 originally, and thanks to your haste, another one.
Also, Moonraven's been inside the dumb bucket by Heidi.
All right. Okay.
No, but he has an extra attack turn, so that means extra attack is also in play.
Oh, so he gets 4 technically.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Then I
So his
roll
weapon is
again.
completely gone.
Okay, cool. Roll again. Oh, well, the 4th one didn't even hit.
Pretty much this. 1, 2, 3, haste! And I bows like
Yeah.
da, 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 da.
So it strikes again. So it strikes for that and does a grand total of 21 points of damage. So not bad. Although he pulls his axe away as this happens, and now you see part of the blade has fallen off, and he looks at you like, huh?
I can fix that.
I'll hold it to you, lass. All right, Trip, your turn, and then next will be the infected black pudding.
Oh.
It's a creature, I know that.
Shit.
Let's see.
Rateon! I kept this from you.
Yeah, okay. We figured as much. Okay.
Heidi,
No, that's a
Heidi,
melee.
don't hate me. Heidi, I love you.
Sorry, I'm still looking for things to do.
I don't know if Heidi is. Yeah, well, who's dying? Me or Aeon?
It's an action. Quit it.
I heard nothing.
Because I need to decide something.
That's cool.
The thing is, I have to decide many things, and it's a little bit hard. So many things I could do. Did I do this? I do. I will cast. Let's see. What level can I cast it? Sorry, there's so many options. I had to keep changing what was going on, so I wasn't 100% ready.
Liam, be ready. You're going up after the pudding, because I'll tell you this right now, the black pudding rolled shit on the roll. In fact, you want to know what it rolled? It rolled a nat 1 with no bonus.
Okay. I will cast 5th level Spirit Guards.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. What do your spirit guards look like?
You would think it's angelic, but no, it's Fey. Because Furbog and neutral gods. So they look like Fey-like creatures.
Okay, creatures of the Fae. Let me have a look. Do I have anything that could be used as a mini representation for the moment? Wow, there is barely anything except. Wow, there are literally 2 different of the same image.
Yeah. Very much. You call for spirits to protect you. They flit around you to a distance of 50 feet for the duration. It's concentration up to 10 minutes, so I need concentration, you know. If you're good and neutral, their spectral form appears angelic or fey, your choice. If you're evil, they appear fiendish. When you cast a spell, you designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. An effective creature's speed is halved in the area. And when a creature enters the arena for the first time on the start of its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes...
Suffers a shit.
Yeah. Here, they will take 5, in this case, 5 points of holy damage, radiant damage if you're good or neutral, or... Oh, if I'm good or neutral, so it would be 5d8 damage. So,
Alright.
anything... So, pretty much, you know the only one who's going to be affected that I can see.
Yeah, it's the black pudding.
And, oh, look!
Oh, fuck!
So at the start of your turn, so your speed is halved, at the start of your turn, you will, burn.
Let me somehow roll and see if I can avoid this.
At the start of your turn, but, you know, my turn's over anyway, because I'm not going to move.
Cool! 9.
Okay! That's a fail, so I'm gonna roll your damage.
This is a swarm of fairies go, look out! Hello! Hello!
You take 27 radiant damage.
Link.
Looks like we don't get to do this any further. How the fuck do you want to do this?
Well,
This is why I
As-
want it to go longer.
well, as Trip summons the little Fey-like creature around, when the creature is about to move, the Fey comes closer and gives it gives it a cheeky smile, and then points at it as holy flames destroy it.
Holy flames! Alright, so, Liam, as you are standing at this familiar sight, and as it's preparing to expand its body and engulf you, all of a sudden you just watch as a just shoot straight through it, and then all of these little guardian things just fly straight through, and the pudding mess just melts ever so gently into the ground and vanishes with a few splodges sat on the ground.
Thank you.
You believe you are out of combat.
Okay.
Oh, all right. I'm going to cast 5th level Cure Wounds on Ursula.
Straight away.
Yep. Name. Okay, 5d8 plus 4.
Oh shit, 31. Okay, Ursula recovers 31 points of damage.
I'm back to full health,
Oh,
except for the fact that I'm blinded.
yeah.
Yeah.
However, you do feel the stinging does sort of slowly subside, but it is still there to a degree. You are blind for a while. In fact, to some of the extent, you would have been blind for 5 rounds. So literally, it's about 30 seconds.
Well,
Gotcha.
Trip gets up.
Yeah, Trip gets up.
Uh,
As this happens, your guardians come back around you and they begin to fly around you, almost like the birds being dizzy type of thing.
oh, they're still there for 10 minutes as long as I'm concentrating on it, and I'll just keep him up just in case.
That's fair. All right. At this point, Ale puts away her rapier, and Valak then rushes straight over to Trip. To Trip, Zelion, Ursula, and Tapahe on the ground. And Valak looks over Tapahe, and he's just going like, so you're saying this is not normal?
Nope.
At that point, haste is gone.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just
means-
like, yeah, he goes slow. He goes slow and fatigued, yeah. So it's just, I'll admit, as he's about to grab Tapahe, he's just like, right, we're gonna get to... and nearly collapses on top of Tapahe.
Oh dear.
Ale as well, by the way. Ale's just gonna look over and just sort of go, okay. So, can somebody explain to me just what has happened?
That goop.
I step forward at that point and I go, somebody was manipulating and had taken possession of Tapperhay and made him go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know exactly who that was?
The the voice sounded familiar, but I don't know if I remember it or not. But it was manipulative. It was dark. It was. Do I know the voice of the person?
Roll a history check.
I knew it. That's like you're gonna make a history check.
Nat
Dang.
20!
Is it with a nat 20s in session?
What is all of a sudden? Hang on, let me make sure there's no bullshit. There's no bullshit.
To be fair, we've had sessions where we had all fails, so, you know.
Yeah, congratulations, you finally got the positive one. Now you know what that means. We need to wait for the negative one to come back before you get this shit again.
Oh, I'll have it. I'll have it.
Oh,
Wait,
really?
where's Trilly when you need it with the nat ones?
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, imagine she's rolling nothing but nat ones where she's gone.
All right. I need to whisper.
Uh-oh.
You know what? You know what I say?
All right. Oh. Oh. All right.
All right.
All right. All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
You know what I think about halflings? They walk around and on their hip they have nat 1 repellent.
No.
She's reading.
Okay.
Do you know where that was? Do you know where that is? Do I have to specify that?
No, I know where it was from. I know, but I don't remember the exact episode. I know what you're talking about, though.
I think I know who it is as well, but I can't say anything.
Okay, I gotta whisper back now.
Mm. Ooh, secret.
Brownie, I noticed something on the map. The
Mhm.
circles in the left down, and right top
Yeah,
corner.
I'm aware they're not the same size. It's like I rushed this in 30 minutes.
No, they're also on the object layer, not on the map layer.
Oh, are they really on the object layer?
Because the grid doesn't go through it.
No,
Well,
it's because of
well-
this.
Well, we can't interact with it anyway, so.
The lines don't go through it, but this is
Got
my
it.
thing.
Okay.
Is this because you nat 20'd it?
Now I know what to do with this information.
Yeah, because you nat 20'd it, you know this name.
Okay. This is gonna be interesting. As I'm thinking back on the voice.
One sec. Could you whisper
memory-
me who you think it is, just to see if this goes into full check?
I'm not saying anything.
Okay, fair enough. Carry on.
So as I try to recall the voice where I've heard it before, the memory surges back to hand from the many meetings my father had with this figure in the past. And it all starts rolling back and I gasp in shock. Quill!
Knew it!
Wait, what?
Quill was manipulating Tapperhay. He's the one.
As you say his name, as you say Quill's name, Tapperhay, you zone back with a, and you recognize, and you literally zone in just as Ursula has said. Quill was manipulating Tapperhay.
Hey, I I position myself in front of Ursula in a very protective stance, just glaring at Tapperhay.
Of course. That makes sense.
I'm
Uh,
sorry.
So,
Sorry, you might want to explain to me. Wasn't Quill the name of this guy from this group you lot were all chasing?
yes.
the Black Pen,
Yep.
yes. He's their leader. And I'm gonna guess, as I look at Tapperhay, he also had a hand in Tapperhay's clan.
What
Am I
doesn't he
right?
have a hand in?
Quill was the one who destroyed my people.
Jeez.
I thought so.
So that explains this connection, but that still doesn't really explain in what the hell just happened to you with that scenario just then. What triggered you to the point of this? What made you suddenly remember the guy who put you into this state?
Considering that goop?
Well, I mean besides that. Wait,
Huh.
didn't you go to the library with Liam? Liam, what the hell did he find?
I don't know. I was browsing my own book, and he was like, "Rawr," and I was like, okay.
And you didn't consider to ask him?
Well, he eventually rushed out, so then I was like, well, I don't know. I did try to check the book, but
Can't remember. Did you actually do that or not?
he did check the book with the librarian, but I think a page was missing.
Yes, there was some pages missing, but you at least gathered based on when he threw the book on the ground. The first page you saw was something to do with the Lionels, but you didn't bother to read further because you were like,
No.
oh, that was it.
Yeah, it wasn't the technology I was researching, so
Yeah.
why would I care?
Fair enough. Confirming details. This is gotta confirm to get it right.
Okay.
Okay, Tapperhay, how are you feeling? Are you still under? And she goes towards getting the rapier again.
I'll point out Tabe hasn't actually turned back at this point either. He's still beasted out.
Yeah, but you are at least calmer to a degree.
Yeah, his eyes aren't filled with rage. I was about to
Yes.
say blind with rage, but that's a bit. Sorry. Yeah, he's not rage filled in the eyes. He's calmer. I found a book that told of my people what happened to them. What I saw it happen. I've read what has become of my people's legacy, and I just got so enraged. And the rage would not stop.
Pulling, sort of trying to piece the acts together as back he can. He looks back over and just goes, "Sounds to me like it was an old case of memories of old, from the sounds of it. Is that right to assume?"
Oh, by the way,
Maybe.
Yes, Trip.
oh no, I don't have that. Never mind. Hey, I'm gonna look at the. Do you have any lodestones?
We might have a few. Why?
I can mend that.
You can fix Brutus?
Yes. It doesn't seem it's.
Puts both hands on your shoulders. You are amazing.
Thank you. He looks a bit embarrassed, surprised.
Ale looks over at you and just gives a sign, just goes, he gets very, very protective about his weapon. So much so that the fact that not only has he named it, but he treats it like it's almost human. So, with it losing a part of it, he felt like it was like a human losing part of its limbs.
Mhm. Well, it doesn't. Well, the break doesn't look bigger than a foot, so yes, I can mend it.
Oh, you are a star. Thank you. And at that point, as he looks around, it's like, we could get. Oh, and at that point, you actually see that a crowd of people have actually been standing around, pretty much nearly watching the whole fiasco.
Uh-huh.
Fiasco? You mean show?
Oh.
Wait, you're going to play it off as a show?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, what the hell do you convince the town people who are watching you then?
So, who here enjoyed this show?
Roll a deception check, you fucker!
Always go for deception. Hey, Lynx.
18.
18, okay.
Kom op, je hebt eten, drinken. Van 12
Okay,
avonds.
18.
Alweer?
All right. There's as you say this, there's most of them are just looking over, just like, show? It was a show? It seems like realistic. Yeah, that girl looks like she's actually quite damaged. But I mean, the guards were involved. Why would Captain Ollie's suit be involved if it wasn't? They're sort of all playing off, but then all of a sudden, a little boy and a little girl actually were in the crowd, and they're looking, going, show, 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 show. And eventually the crowd begins to pick up, but some of them are just like, show, yeah, show, yeah.
All right. At the cheering, I'm gonna cast prestidigitation and just have it rain and just have the area around us rain and confetti.
Hey. It just gently just down, and Arla just looks and just goes, yes, surprise, everybody. We know that things have been a bit troubling, and we wanted to try something new. And this intrepid troupe of entertainers wanted to do something to spice things up. It was the work of this man, and he holds the hand out to Liam as well. Liam here is the master of this entertainment, and all this was his grand idea, from the script play to everything. He's really good at his, aren't you, Liam? And gives a wink as if to try play it.
Liam just bows.
So, Liam, Liam. What troop do we call you? What are you called?
Wow. I never thought about a name.
Let's just use the name that we named ourselves. The Hope Finders.
Sure, the Hope Finders.
Hope Finders. At this point, Valak just joins in, holding the remains of Brutus. Like, yeah, they're known as the Hope Finders. They love to bring some smiles where they want to go. They do their best. In fact, they paid us. They were so eager to do this that they even made a prop of paw of Brutus. Look, it's so realistic. It even broke it. It's almost realistic. He's gonna roll deception to make it look like he's part of this.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
Liam is
no.
just going to whisper to Arlo like, well, that was saved.
Yep.
Hey, Lynx.
Double 14.
Ga maar
Oh.
eten.
Not bad.
Wat is er?
There's a few who are just like, but that looks so good. It's almost like it's the real Brutus.
Nice.
Well, to be fair, I am an artificer. It is my job to make things. Like props.
Yeah. Hope Finders. The crowd are beginning to. They sound like they believably brought the lie.
Yeah. I just
I told Azalea.
Okay. First of all, Zalion, just quickly do what you need to do, and then we'll get to Ursula.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I just bow with a flourish. Thank you. Okay.
I
now
pull
Ursula.
Zillion by the arm and just whisper in his ear, "Oh, Magnus would have wanted this reaction in in the other town.
Yeah, yeah, I know. At least we got lucky here.
Yeah. Maybe Magnus is bad luck. We should ditch him.
We'll see.
Just now imagine Magnus is like, okay, so I gently just breaks it with the anime stick. Yeah, idiot, you broke another one. Just imagine Stonebreaker just watching this going, please don't be me next. Okay. So at this point, Alice goes, all right, everybody, I understand that this was a bit unprepared and things, but if we could like to just give Liam and the rest of the Hope Finders a little moment of appreciation. They went out of their way for this, so there is nothing to be alarmed, and we apologize if things got out of hand. Captain, as one of the people goes, why the hell are you involved? I thought you didn't like entertaining. And at that point, Arla just sort of is just because I don't like it does not mean I don't appreciate it. If people are happy with it, I let them enjoy themselves.
I'm going to use prestidigitation again and just prestidigitate a swarm of sparkling bubbles around her. Is that right?
There's a few kids who just look like, oh, how did you do that? Arla's just sort of noticing this, and then just looks over, just like,
I just whistle innocently.
At this point, Valak comes up and stands and just goes, all right, everybody.
Ursula's trying to stifle a snort.
All right, everyone, back to your posts. Everyone back to posts, your businesses, back to your day. Everything's fine. Will there be another show another time? That depends if they'd be willing to put on another one later. But for now, they worked hard on this one. Don't worry, Squirt. And at that point, after a few minutes and a bit of convincing from both Ale and Valak, the crowd dispersed themselves. You are all left to your devices in the center. Ale at that point just sort of,
You okay there, Arlie?
I'm just not really good with public speaking.
Really?
Yes. Look, just because when you fight, you don't really think about a crowd watching. You just focus on the enemy in front of you. You don't really focus on anything else. I've never really,
You don't you command the troops here too?
Well, there's a difference. There's a difference between doing it because it's your job and doing it because of everything else.
Well, if it helps, the next time you have to do public speaking, just imagine that the crowd are your fellow soldiers.
And naked.
That will not help.
No. Look, I tried that when I started being my traveling performing business. It did not help me at all.
At this point, Valak is actually standing over Tapahe, and he's sort of looking down and just like, how are you feeling, King of the Beasts?
Fine.
Well, we managed to disperse that situation, but we might need to go back and get that book. We might need to have a little look at that and see if we can find this out. If you're willing to comply.
Hey.
I am willing.
Very well. Captain! As Valak turns to Arlie. Arlie just looks back to you and says, what is it? I'm gonna take the overgrown pussycat and we're gonna go figure out and go find that book. Are you gonna be alright cleaning up here? I suppose I'll have to. The rest of you, I might need you to avert from the public for the rest of the night, if that's all right with you. Whereas I feel like we're happy we dispersed that. I think the less people ask you questions, the less likely you are to spill.
That,
Oh, it would make sense for us to go to a pub and celebrate such
I-
a glorious performance.
well,
Ah,
first I need to get. That would be great. Except first I need to get my disguise. Right, Ursula? I turned to her.
that's. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Ah, and she face palms. I totally forgot about that.
Oh, all
Just-
right.
It should be ready by now, shouldn't it?
Yep. Yep. So if you'll excuse us, I hope you don't. I turned to Ursula and hold up my hand. And I hope you don't mind that we take a quick shortcut.
Not at all. And I take his arm.
Oh, all right. I'm going to cast Dimension Door
Oh.
and get Ursula and I out
Okay.
of the
Well,
just.
Dimension Door won't get you fully there, but it will get you at least within about 5 minutes walk.
Well, then we'll go that far then.
Enough. All right. Okay. While that's going on, Valak is going to take you, Tapahe, gently, and just sort of pat you on the back and just goes, "All right, come on, buddy. I know you've had a lot, but you need to show me which one you found. You okay?"
Yes.
Hey, and as he's walking, he sort of looks at you, and just goes, "Listen, one thing to bring a note. You know what you're doing with that strength. Don't think I've had anyone held up to me with such an arm rest before. Nah."
Yeah.
So as those two are heading towards the library, Trip and Liam, you two are there with Arle still. Anything you two are wishing to do?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, you're just going to stay there for the moment.
I still have to find a golden reliquary.
Okay.
The quest for the reliquary continues.
All right. I will say, based on the time and things like that, I'll say if you want to do it, I'll allow you another investigation check if
I'll
you
do-
wish to.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
You'll do it. You'll take 12.
Let's see what this is going.
All right. So Liam, what are you doing to pass the time then?
Yeah, I'm going to help clean up.
It has to be an awkward number.
Okay. What number?
An awkward number.
11. Okay, I'll say it's a little bit of time, but because that you put on such a show, the public are willing to point you in the direction to basically get a golden reliquary. So I will say you are able to get one for the sake of time constraint things. I'll say it takes about 20 minutes of searching in total. And you do find one, and it will cost you at least. I have no idea what a standard cost would be. Do you have anything in mind?
It says a golden reliquary worth at least 500 GP.
Right. If you're looking for something like that, okay. I would say in that case the time would be extended from 20 minutes to about 45 minutes because you're looking for something specific.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say I will allow it, and you can get one for 500 gold.
Trip just takes it and throws an extra 10 because it's Trip.
Fair enough. So down 510, and you have your golden reliquary. So
Yay.
Liam is going to clean up. So Liam is cleaning up things. So Raven, while this is happening, your dog is sort of doing its little rounds as it does. It's sort of just patrolling, making sure everything's fine. Ale is actually going to pull you aside for a brief moment after fixing up the small sort of damage to one of the circles, and just turns to you. Hey, Liam.
Yes.
You mind if I ask an interesting question? Because you got me curious about something.
Okay.
You said that you weren't distracted. You were distracted looking at something that you found.
Yeah.
What were you looking at that would not make you look at your ally, if you mind my curiosity?
Oh, I'm a tinkerer myself, and I was looking at those what are they called? Those voice recorder bands around the necks of the soldiers.
Oh, and
Yeah.
she pulls down the small bit of her undershirt to reveal one as well. You mean one of these?
Yeah, one of those echo collars. Yes.
Yes, echo collars. They were. You were trying to look into them?
Yeah, it was interesting. Like they came from angels or devils themselves. It's a weird story.
I take it you found the book of how they were processed of some kind.
Yeah. They're, are they really fused into the skin?
To an extent, but not entirely. They're not so much infused, but they're more sort of tightened around. The reason for it is supposedly it's to help get the voice into them. At least that's what we picked up from the coot who made them.
According to
But
the original transcriptions, it were actually fused into the skin, so they might have actually made some progress.
it's
That's interesting.
It is possible. I mean, this is the one I got when I started up, and they didn't really infuse it, but it was tightened to an extent.
Hmm.
I take it you were curious on how they worked, or
Yeah, just how would it work? What they do?
and she sort of giggles a little bit and walks up and just goes, "I don't think I've met anybody who's that interested in this tech stuff. Is this what you do?"
Artificer, yes. So I create, I change.
She looks over and sees the dog that you have with you, including him.
Oh yeah, that was a nice side project. No
Woof,
damage, so I don't even have to mend it this time. Huh.
woof, and just sort of gently squeeze into the tail squeaks.
Right, I need to oil that. Huh.
You're definitely interesting, Liam.
Ah, thank you.
You know, you do seem to have quite a knack for this stuff. Have you got any inventions or anything of yourself besides him?
I did. Then my workshop was burned down.
Oh no! What happened? Was it a mistake making something, or?
No, it's the black pen, and I was turned into one of those Uzi things, and it's a whole story.
My goodness!
Well, at least it's being rebuilt, so it should be fine soonish. I don't know.
Was this like a revenge thing that you're going on with here, or what's the story?
Yeah, revenge, maybe. Yeah,
Hmm.
I guess it is.
You definitely catch me as curious. You have to forgive you have to forgive a girl like me for being curious. After all, it's not every day people are interested in this. They think it's, it's magic and that's it.
Yeah. Oh, it is partially magic.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Then again, I just deal with this, and she holds out the silver rapier, just looking it over and such. Sometimes all you need is something beyond what magic can give you, you know?
True. But infusing it with magic is usually a good thing to do.
Yeah, you've definitely got some people in your group that seem to like that.
Oh, yeah, same with my crossbow.
Oh, now that's a piece of work.
You see, it is unloaded, but when I fire it, just pointing it at the ground and shoots it, no need to reload.
You know, and she sort of walks gently towards you, and she sort of does this smirk at you and just goes, "A man with your talents would probably do very well. You said you worked a shop before." where were you stationed?
What was it?
Helix.
I was in Helix before, but I prefer not to work on tools of war. But it's just required at the moment for me.
See, I'll admit I was tempted to ask for your services for stuff like this, but I at least respect a person's business if they wish to be involved in certain aspects more than others. So, but I'll admit to one thing. You should definitely see about a talent like this. Someone like you could make such a good steal out of all this, whether it's for the sake of protecting a town because of attacks, or even if it's just taking down threats.
I'll think about it. That's all I can promise.
Sometimes that's always the better promise. I mean, I can tell the rest of your group have their own quarrels with things. Take the lion with you. Take the Lionel with you. He's definitely the biggest mystery.
Yeah.
And at this point, she sort of just walks up to you and she sort of takes you by the hand, and she goes, "You said you were looking for a good bar and such.
What?
You said you were looking for a bar or some kind, like a drink?
Oh yeah, those are usually easy to find.
With a town like this? Let me show you a good little spot." And she sort of gently leads you away and leads you into the town. Oh, Liam made a friend.
Liam's got a girlfriend. Liam's got a girlfriend.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, so she does lead you to a secretive little bar that's sort of to the side of the town. It is known as the Luck of the Grail. And you see, as outside of it, you see that there are two sort of guard figures, and they sort of see you at first, and they're like, "Hang on, what's the?" And Captain Ola, and they both salute. "Stand down, boys. There's a friend of ours who wants to enjoy some time with some people who respect him." And the two guards look at each other, and just goes, "But he's not wearing militia armor. So, are you defying the will of a captain?" "No, ma'am." And they salute, and with that, she sort of leads you inside to this. Basically, to sum it up, is a bar that is excluded to members of the militia and people and guests of them. And I will say, if you are requiring some drinks from this and you're having this one there, because of things like that, she's willing to pay the first one, but any more after will be at least 5 silver for each one. So, how many more will you be going for, or how long will you be there for?
5 silver. Fuck it. 5 gold.
5 golds. Ooh, okay, big spender there. So Liam is having the time of his life at the Luck of the Grail. Okay, all right. Trip, you got your golden reliquary, so you're fine there. Tapahay's going for the book there, so we'll get to that in a second. Actually, I will say, based on the time things and such, Tapahay, with a very scared bookkeeper because of what happened. Because after all, he just had a large lion rush out in anger, and the person who just put on a show just literally just tell him essentially just like, you don't worry about him. So about this thing. All right, so I will say they do get the book and they will try to come back at things. Ursula and Zelion.
Yes.
To you two, you approach the Silver Shears, and you do see outside of it the familiar sight of the shopkeeper outside, and they're looking around. And yeah, this is Needle, remembered
Needle.
Right.
as as the tiefling. Not is it tiefling? It's up there.
Are
Yeah,
we going
he's a
back to the
tiefling.
regular? Yeah, he's a tiefling.
Cute.
And
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So the tiefling looks and just goes, "There you are, darling. I was so worried about you."
Sorry about that. We ran into a little bit of a hiccup.
you could say that, yeah.
Hiccup? That's not what I heard. I heard some people walk by and said that you got involved in a show. You should have told me you were performers. I would have tried being good.
I point I point to the loot on my back. I thought my clothes and the loot on my back made that obvious.
I knew you were. I didn't know your little girlfriend here was one as well. That explains why you're so connected.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well,
sure, we'll go with that. Anyways, is the outfit done?
The outfit is just about ready, but I'm going to need basically your friend to try it on. I need to make sure we got the measurements right. I mean, it was so quick. You understand?
Of course, of course.
all
Very
right.
well.
All right. Where's the fitting room?
The fitting room is inside. My dear, while I respect your relationship and how much you probably would like to see a little more of the moment, I'm afraid I might ask you to respectfully wait outside. Is that all right, darling?
No, you're fine. I hold up my hands and I just sort of smirk knowingly. I will respect his privacy as he gets changed.
Oh,
I-
I appreciate, darling. Now, Mr. Zelion, and takes the hand. Come with me, darling.
Okay.
Yes, go on in, darling.
As you hear this, the door slams shut. A few minutes go by, and I will say, you know what? Let's do a little thing. Zelion, I would like you to roll a d20 for me, please.
Okay, roll d20. Is there a map for the shop?
There is not a map for the shop. I have not made one yet. I will get up. You know what? Let's get the
This is fun.
sound back up.
All right.
I missed this.
16.
All right. So we're back here then.
Yes. Yeah, and Liam, you are over here.
I'll just put Trip in the middle of the square because I have no idea where we're going.
Apahe is about over here where the library is. Yep, about there. Thank you very much, everybody.
Hey.
Oh, just give me 1 second to do something because my phone was going off and it was going off with the low battery warning. So give me a second.
Okay.
There we go. Bash. Can we? It's fun when you hear a phone go in the background and you're just like, shit. Hello, I'm dying. Hello, Aruga.
This is why I
Save
keep
me.
it on a wireless charger next to my computer.
Save me. All right. So, what number did you roll, Del?
16.
16. Okay. There is a small little hiccup around the pants area and even the shoes as well. But with about 15 minutes and possibly 20 minutes of a little bit of extra little nit-grit work in places, you are then led to the door and it opens. And at first, the figure that steps out is Needle, looking out, just going, "Oh, Ursula, darling."
I look over, looking up from my nails.
Sorry for the delay. We have a little bit of extra work to finish off, but I hope this is to your liking. And pushes the door, and I think now is the time to do this. I think we will make Del's character a little bigger to show off the outfit.
All right. So choose. Ooh.
There we go. There it is. That's the newer outfit.
Yay!
Yeah, Heidi worked on that one. Yeah, so Zelion comes out dressed like that, sort of. How does Zelion come out like that?
I kind of adjust my new hat and just take a step out and just kind of give his best of uh natural look and just kind of pose naturally. Just kind of like kind of country boy, just kind of country boy almost.
So,
But like and with a
Ursula
blush
just
face.
takes one look at that outfit with Zelion on it and she blushes slightly and smirks and she just goes, "Well, howdy there, partner."
I just I just I blush as well and just tip my hat to her. Or howdy.
Needle, I gotta say, it's perfect.
so thrilled to hear that, darling. I'm so thrilled. I mean, it was tough to find some old essentials that I had, but a little bit of tweaking here and there, and a little bit of work here's magic as Needle twindles their fingers, and you can see a small little sparkle come off, and just goes, "It's quite easy when you have the right," and turns Zelion's pants into a pure yellow color. A little bit of magic can make some colors, and it goes back to normal. It can work wonders.
Whoa! What was that? Prestidigitation?
Shh. You know, as the saying goes, a magician never reveals his secrets, just like a fashionista does not reveal their tricks of the trade.
Fair enough.
Now then, as much as I regret to have things, a little bit of work did have to come in, so it will cost probably an extra, I'd say, 2 gold to fix up a few things that was done, but I hope that's all right.
Not a problem. And I hand him 10 gold into his hand.
Wait, 2? I may be someone who knows the way around the needle, but this is not 2, this is 10.
Call it an extra favor. Done right.
Oh, you, my darling, takes the hand and does a. You are ever the gracious customer.
Well, you are an ever gracious host, and I thank you very much for your service.
Oh, stop! You're making me blush, darling. Now, if it's all right with you, I do have some other things to deal with, so I will leave you two little to go and enjoy the town and things like that. I really wish I did see that performance you pulled on. Apparently, there's been something with a giant pussy cat of some kind. Ooh, I would have loved to have met something fierce.
Well, if the push comes to the shove, maybe one day you'll get another glimpse of a performance. Possibly in the near future. We'll see.
We hope and near future, distant future, whichever comes first. And I kind of nudge Ursula out the door.
just like, in the near future and present, whichever comes first. Come on, we got to go. Oh, one more thing, darlings, just before you go.
Yes?
Yeah?
Remember that if anyone asks you where you got such a fabulous costume, remember to point them in the direction, because, as I always say, you don't need to be golden to use the silver shears.
We will keep that in mind.
We'll keep that in mind.
Very well. Toodles!
Bye.
Bye. Thank you again.
I missed playing Needle. I'm sorry. I missed Needle.
Needle.
Sounds like he would totally be Metaton if he was given the chance.
Oh,
Bye.
now listen here, you two. I'm gonna give you such a pounding if this outfit's not done right. Oh my! Not now, Needle.
Oh my.
Shut up,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How does he keep getting in this call? George Takei!
Anyway.
All right. Now, as the time goes on, and since Liam did not mention exactly where he was going, I will say the rest of the night comes off in a mixture of good blessings and goodwill in all different places, both in the forms of people enjoying the company of others within their associated group, or there's people who are mingling together over a topic that works. Or maybe it's just somebody who just needs some comfort based on their scenario. Either way, the night comes to a very nice, pleasant end for all of you, unless there's anything anybody wishes to do before we wrap up.
Not at the moment.
Well, she's probably only reminding herself, hey, we have to do something first and then stuff.
Fair enough. All right. I will say, based on things and such, you are all led to different places. Curious question, though. Where are we all staying tonight, though?
I think we agreed on the inn by the docks, by the diamond docks.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so. If you're going for that one, if I remember my map correctly, I believe that would be this. Well, the Sailor's Tankard is on the docks. The Guidance of Joy is a little closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I believe the Guidance of Joy was a little more expensive than the Sailor's
It was.
Tankard.
Yes, it was. So it's up to you.
The I want to go to the docks.
What's
Same.
up, Docs?
No. All of a sudden, Trip, your wallet sees all the gold lighter. Because that's how bad that pun was in order to pay off the debt. No, I'm joking. All right, so if you guys are doing the Sailor's Tankard, it is going to be at least. It is going to be at least two silver. It is going to be not two silver. Sorry. 2 gold for each person.
All right, I will put in my 2 gold.
Okay.
As will I.
Yep.
I don't know where I'm staying at the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm still having fun.
Yeah, because at the minute you got the luck of the chalice on your side, but then you also, at the point as well, it was organized at the Sailor's Tankard, according to my notes of this. So, Trip, what do you? Okay, well, it's up to Liam on this one. Trip, what do you do?
I'm probably gonna go to the inn.
Okay, so Sailor's Tankard. So I'll say you're able to meet up with the others a bit there. I'll say, but for the context of making it easy, just 2 gold if you're doing the night there as well.
Oh, I did that.
Okay. Tapahe, Valak is sort of with you. He has got the book that you found and such. And so what are you doing?
If it's sort of gone past the point of doing research and it's about where am I staying for the night, Tafahe will probably try and say that the others were staying at the inn. Although I will add, Valak and the bookkeeper are probably going to get quite the unpleasant experience about an hour after the battle and when the transformation undoes itself.
Oh, that's right. You still have the transformation, yeah.
And they get to watch again bones crack, organs, features displace as he ends up back at his original size.
Painful.
Mm.
Right, yeah. I will say, if you want to do any bit more research concerning it's not quite the sundown yet, but it's close to it. So I'd say if you wanted to do some more research, I'd say depending on how long you wanted to go before the sundown, it would really push it concerning what you went through today.
Yeah.
So it's up to you.
Yeah, I'll try another go through the book, see if I can pick out anything else. But
Okay, are you looking for anything in particular?
probably in the same boat that Tape at this moment. I don't really know what I'm looking for. So
Okay, so you're just gonna just look up stuff randomly?
I guess I'm looking for anything that sort of jumps out at me off the page. I guess, which, yeah.
Okay, roll an investigation check for me. Well, actually, no. Well, are you being thorough or just glancing right now?
I guess he's trying to be thorough, starting from the last point he was at in the book.
Okay, so you're going back to that book.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, we don't need to go any further because Valak would have got the book. Okay. Right. What the hell was the last thing I gave you before we got anywhere with that?
I believe the.
We planned this.
Yeah, I think literally last thing in the book was finding the map, which is probably now bloodstained. But
A little bit, yeah. There is some small little bits. All right. So continuing on from that, okay. Roll an investigation for me, please.
yeah,
All right. While you do that, Liam, have you decided on what you are doing? Are you gonna, well, are you gonna stay at the luck and the? Are you gonna stay at the luck of the chalice, or are you going to try to meet with the others?
It depends how it's going with the other person I'm with.
With
If that's
Arla?
fun and yeah,
All right.
if that's all fun and games, I might just stay there.
Oh. Okay. I would say based off of there is at least a good friendship with each other that you definitely at least, though not like that type of a instant bond of like that, but there's definitely a friendship there, and she is willing to, though not stay in the same room and stuff, she is at least willing to pay you for having a night at the inn because of the good time that you guys have all had. So you do not have to pay the 10 gold a night for that one.
Fancy. I'll take it.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, to sum up, the militia can stay at that place for free on certain occasions. Guests and family have to stay there at a price. So she's at least willing to pay for the night for you to have there, but probably just the one night to start with.
Fair.
So you at least do have a room there for yourself, and yeah, nice pleasantness and such. All right, Tapahe. What was your number? Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
That's
Another
Nah,
Yeah.
naturally.
Natural 20. All right. So, taking a deep breath, and with Valak by your side, and the librarian, the bookkeeper or such, whatever you want to call them, is nervously just looking at you just as this is going on. You turn the page from the map, and you see that the equivalent of maybe about 6 or 7 pages have been ripped out from beyond that map. However, the pages after that, there's at least another 3 pages of notes before it goes into territory that is beyond the Lionels. But the last 3 pages you get are the following. To get my notes back up. Here we go. Though it is said that the Lionels have been made extinct, at this point it is said that some of their civilization still resides in the form of many different races and many different advances that the Lionels brought into light. The most common trait seems to be that due to their cat-like presence, it is said that the Tabaxi are said to be descended from some of the Lionels who may have passed on some of their DNA into the forms of other creatures to give them blessings when they chose to set up residence in former locations that they knew. In other resounding factors, it is said that a Lionel was supposedly part of the old alliance that was once said to be involved with the questionable race. Those are at least the standout points. But on the page before the chapter ends, there is a picture of a figure standing side by side with an orc-like creature of some kind. They're both together with the equivalent of 2 hand axes in hand, and they are both stood there, literally just like that, almost like they are posing for a painting of some kind. But because of that natural 20, you notice something is off about the picture.
Right.
On the base of the picture, in the hand of the axe in the hand of the orc creature, it seems to have a very similar concept to the statue, as well as Brutus.
And that's where we're gonna end things tonight.
No, not yet.
Damn it!
No, not yet. You can't predict my cliffhangers. Only I predict my cliffhangers. They are still cliffhanger. Not even I know when they kick in. Honestly, you think I'm just gonna say that's where we end tonight's session and that's where you end the stream right now? Because we're not doing that.
Okay.
But you just said it, so okay, goodbye, people.
No, we're not done until Chris said so.
Thank you. All right. So you do notice that.
In which case, noticing that, I'm going to hand the book over to
Varric.
thank you, Varric.
Yeah, it's
Name.
Valek.
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 Valak, yeah, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, think like valet, like a car valet, but it's Valek.
Yeah, I'm going to slide the book with the page in question over to Valek. What do you make of this?
Where am I looking exactly?
The image.
The image. Do you point out the mark?
Yeah.
Okay. So he does have a look at the what you're pointing. Sorry, it's because I said they're posing for a painting. That's why. Thank you. And he just looks and just goes, "Wait a damn minute!" And he pulls out Brutus and has a look at it. The librarian just like, "What have I told you about pulling your weapons? Quiet for one moment." It just sort of shrugs and just looks over and just goes, "Yeah, I never noticed it. It's similar to that thing. Never noticed that." That is strange. What is this? Does it say anything about what this is? Based on the... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It's the weapon family heirloom or something.
You're right. Wait. You know, I do think I've seen this guy before now that I think about it. Yeah, I do. I think I know who this... I think I have seen this guy before. I think this is Doc... I think I remember that this is some guy named Darkbeard.
Darkbeard.
Yeah. And the librarian then posted it goes, wait, you said Darkbeard, right? Yeah, what about him? Why on earth would that be a connection? What do you mean? He was the guy who tried to break up the whole Questable Race Treaty thing. He tried to break up the Unity, remember? The alert. So what you're saying is there's a possibility that what you're holding in your hand is not Brutus. That could be Funbringer. That could be the weapon that was used to nearly wreck the thing. So... Oh, fuck. Could that mean that... And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Ha!
Oh, I've been holding on to that one for a little bit. What? Don't give me that! Why? What? You want to know more? Is that what it is, or is there surprises? What's going on here?
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong, Del? What's wrong, Del? Tell me where I hurt you.
I don't want it to end yet.
Well, too
I
bad.
We finally got back after so many weeks, and now we have to leave again.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Heidi is doing something.
Just writing something down for future use,
Oh no.
future reference.
I'm scared.
It's not the plot numbers of the grave she plans to bury us in, is it?
I don't know, Aeon. I think it might be the
Let's see.
these are the lucky
Here
numbers.
lies Christopher Brownie.
What?
Was a phenomenal DM, but pissed off the rogue.
Well, nice to know if I'm...
Here
nice.
lies Moonraven, a good Dungeons and Dragons player, and pissed off the rogue.
Wait, why did he piss off the rogue?
Oh, he did so many times.
Yeah, too many times. We'll get to that later. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for tonight's episode of Perception Check. I hope everybody had fun.
Yes.
Perhaps.
And everyone now figured out exactly what Aeon's path was that he picked for his blooming character class.
Mm-hmm.
I've been looking forward to doing that.
Yes, we've been working on that for a little bit, and all I can say is the Order of the Lycan is so fucking fun. I've looked at it before he passed this on, and I'll tell you right now, it is honestly so much fun.
Hey, look, it's not
Looking
here.
forward to that. I mean, the transformation, not the party killing. I'm very sorry.
That's fair. Oh, Raven's not here. Hello, not here. He's avoiding shit. Okay, fine. Well, in that case, I guess
He
I guess
knows
I can
that I'm
swap.
coming after him, so.
But anyway, with that said, that's all for tonight's episode of Perception Check. I'll see you guys again. God fucking damn it, my face!
What face is that even?
Oh no!
It's Henry Stickmin.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, close to
Damn
it.
it.
But anywho, I hope you guys had a blast. It was good to come back to Manu and all of this again. I will see you guys in 2 weeks' time when we will come back to Manu to figure out this whole thing. What is this whole random connection that has now been discovered with Valak and Brutus involved and having a connection to Darkbeard and Funbringer? Will this disguise really help out in Zelion's and Ursula's case? And I think we know the other important question. What exactly is going to be happening with Liam having a new acquaintance to actually hang around with? Well, you'll have to tune in next time to maybe find out. So until then, my friends, perceptions rolled low. I think it's best to go. So with that said, it's goodbye from Brownie, your dungeon master for tonight's engine. There. My mouth went dry as I finished that sentence, so it was like that. I hate when that happens. It's goodbye from Cotlol. Who muted?
I'm actually palamuted. Haha.
Ah,
What? You didn't think I was doing it on purpose?
The DM just took 5 points of psychic damage.
That's how good I am with funds.
polymorph. I mean polymorph.
Thank you. Oh, you polymorphed Dell into a teddy bear.
Don't you have a weakness for psychic damage?
I do. Oh, that's 10 damage. Oh, well,
Huzzah! I'm helping.
the DM is unconscious. Side DM, finish the fucking thing.
Okay. It's goodbye from Moonraven.
Needs more cowbell.
It's goodbye from Aeon.
Bye.
It's goodbye from Heidi.
This is a triumph.
It is quite a triumph indeed. And it's goodbye from Dell.
I revived the Chrissy.
How thoughtful. Thank you, Cotlol.
Bye, everybody.
And with that said, this is goodbye from Brownie of the Joy Charge Gamers, signing off on Let's Roll Live Perception Check. So until then, everybody, stay charged. Catch you all later. And remember to roll high, because otherwise, it could be goodbye. Catch you later.